Okay, and welcome back. Another day has come and gone, and tomorrow, Friday the 10th, and then Saturday the anniversary of 9/11. Gerald Celente is with us this first hour tonight. One of the biggest lies of this whole massive theft that they call a recession, officially, we know it as a depression, those of us on the other side of it, has been, of course, the job statistics lies. They are endless. They don't stop. Gerald has written about that in his latest Trends Journal research update at Rense.com and, of course, at TrendsResearch.com as well. You can find a special Gerald Celente feature box at Rense.com. Just scroll down the features and you'll see it. The headline at Yahoo Finance, stocks extend gains after drop in jobless claims. Almost rhymes there. But what does it mean? What does it really mean? Gerald, welcome back to the program.
Hey, Jeff. Great being on with you.
Thank you, my friend. How's it going?
Oh, wonderful.
I guess we're employed, so things are wonderful.
Well, it's wonderful that people are finally looking and seeing for themselves what's going on. And the Second American Revolution is underway. People, we call it the 20% solution. 20% of the people out there, they don't buy corporate food. They don't eat eggs, for example. What was that? I love the names that they give to these factory farm, these chicken coop concentration camps.
Smiling
Hillendale,
chickens.
that's it.
Yeah.
Hillendale eggs.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? You know, little Hillendale and Sunnyvale farms, you know.
Yeah,
how about Auschwitz Farm?
There you go. They always have smiling chickens and smiling cows, like they're really happy about being
mass-produced, mass-consumed, mass murder.
That's right.
So, but there are 20% of the people that see through the facade.
You think it's that high?
Yeah, we do.
Good.
And it's not that we see it like that. It's because of different studies that have been done, like the Milgram effect, where people were told to torture other people, thinking that, you know, they were just sending electric shocks.
Oh, that goes back to, it was Stanford or UC Berkeley, one of the, I forget which one it was.
I believe maybe Yale.
Well, they probably carried it out on a number of different venues.
Yeah, right.
Same result.
So, but there are 20% of the people that won't follow people of authority.
Yeah.
You know, there's a photo in the New York Times today of Hillary Clinton, and it's a profile shot, and she looks so smug and arrogant.
Well, maybe
she should look like that.
Yeah.
Because they're from the Harvard, Princeton, Yale, Bullets, Bombs, and Banks Club.
Mm-hmm.
They're better than the rest of us. They're telling us what foreign policy should be. I remember Hillary Clinton in college. I couldn't stand people like her. They thought they knew better than everybody else. Now they're in the position of making the decisions. But 20% of the people feel like I do. They remember Hillary. They remember Bill. They remember the people that wanted to be the class president, the head of the student council. They remember the Al Gores.
They've been getting
these guys with these fat butts with khaki pants on and a blue blazer. You remember, and those loafers with the tassels on them, and they said, you know, they taught this, and they brown-nosed the teacher.
Yep. They've been getting
the
even
ones making foreign policy and telling us what we should believe. But 20% of the people, you know, they don't have amnesia. They don't have attention deficit disorder. So they're seeing what's going on. The Second American Revolution has begun. And that's what I feel so positive about. We could have a rejuvenation, a renaissance of this country. And it's starting to build.
That's nice. I wonder if Hillary is so smug because she's made a deal, and Obama's a one-termer, of course, and she's going to be given the reins, and she just had to sit out 4 more years, and maybe that's behind her smugness. She was involved with presenting papers with co-counsel John Dean at the Nixon Watergate thing. That woman has a history that few people even understand. She goes back to defending the I guess the Black Panthers, one of them. Anyway, she's amazing. That woman.
I believe she was also on the board of Walmart.
Probably.
Yeah,
probably
because they're from Arkansas.
Yeah,
you know?
I wouldn't.
And by the way, people ask me, what can we do to change? Here's one of the things: don't go to Walmart, don't go to Target, don't go to Costco, don't go to Sam's Club. Support your local merchant. Go to your farmer's market. Break the chains. Break the chains. Literally and metaphorically.
Sure. Get your money out of the damn national banks, the Bank of America, the Thief of America, Chase, all of those banks. Get your money into your local credit unions. If you folks are living in a world where you claim you're active and trying to turn things around, and you give your money to the Bank of America, you're a damn liar. Get your money out of there.
And you know how I talk about the 20% solution? 20% could break the backs of all the chains. Here's one for everybody. Don't take another sip of Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, whatever the
sure.
baloney kind of, Arizona teas, whatever this stuff is.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't go to McDonald's. Don't go to Burger King. Olive Garden isn't Italian, Eat your local. Go support your local restaurant. I was talking to a woman right up here in Kingston, New York. It's only, 23,000 people. She told me they do like 700, 1,100 dinners a night in an Olive Garden. And I thought to myself, my God, if the same people that are eating this processed corporate food
would go
to their local restaurants of a much better quality
sure.
and paying the same price, the country would turn around.
A lot of the locals, by the way, get their produce from the local farmers market. So you're helping sustain a chain of things which is only invigorating your community. If even half of the people that eat at the Olive Garden would go to a local restaurant, which I'm telling you, in many cases, buy their produce locally. They're very proud of that. Gerald is 100% right.
And by the way, there are flourishing businesses that are growing during these difficult times because that's exactly what they're doing. Sunday night, I was driving around, the area. I like going into the Catskills and this whole area.
It's
and
beautiful.
Stop at a place called Ellenville. Ellenville was very big during the times of the. They used to call it the Borscht Belt, with the great.
The vaudeville circuit, right? The vaudevillians used to hit those places.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now it's a kind of rundown place, but there's a nice restaurant that opened up over there, and I stopped in with my friend, and I ordered a drink. I like a drink, and I ordered a Stoli on the rocks, and the woman said to me, "We only have vodkas from the United States."
Wow.
And gave me a long list. And I said, thumbs up for you.
You got it. That's great. Wow. You mentioned Coca-Cola and Pepsi, and of course the great crime as we slide to our break here is the aspartame in those diet versions of all these drinks. Aspartame, of course, is a carcinogenic neurotoxin. It's a deadly poison over time. Some woman was buying a bottle of Diet Coke in the store the other day, and I said, a younger woman, I said, listen, don't take my word for it. Just go online and type in aspartame danger on Google or any search engine and start reading. She wouldn't even make eye contact with me. She grabbed her diet drink and left, and I watched her, and she opened it up and just started downing it. So a lot of people, the door is not only shut, it's welded shut, folks. But the 20% that Gerald is talking about could be all the difference in the world to what we have left here in this country. We'll be right back.